If you're coming to sit on me, you need to do it now. We haven't spoken for a while. I've had my hair cut. I actually love it so much that I honestly don't think I'm ever gonna want long hair again. I actually want it a little bit short, just like a tiny little bit short. So I am recording quite late. I think it's like 8:30 or something like that. Yep, it's 8:30. So that's why the lighting is kind of odd, but I really like it. I honestly might just record all my videos at night from now on, to be honest. I really don't know. I've also got some chamomile tea. I feel it very necessary that before I make any other YouTube videos that I have a little bit of a catch up with you guys about what has been happening in my life right now. I've literally tried to record this video, I'm going to say 7 times, and I've done it in so many different ways and so many different forms, but I feel like this way, very casual, very natural, just me kind of chilling in my garden late at night, is how it should be. I've also gone through phases of my videos of oversharing a lot and then undersharing a lot, and I tried to record like a quick video just like briefly mentioning it at the beginning of a video, and that didn't seem right, and then I tried to do one where I spoke about it for like an hour, and that also didn't feel right because I don't really feel like talking about it a ton makes me feel any better about the situation. And I do want to talk about it because I feel like not talking about it for me would be kind of weird, as I tried to share, you know, a ton of my life with you. I don't really feel like I can move past this situation, this kind of phase of lacking in videos and stuff like that, until I've spoken about what has been happening in my life. And this is not going to be a life update. I've got so much fun stuff to talk to you guys about, but that's going to be in my mukbang. Now, or for now, this video is about the more serious stuff, I'm going to say, that has been happening. The last 6 months have been extremely challenging. Between being confused about who I am, struggling with my identity, just trying to be somebody that I'm not, having my confidence completely gone, hating living in the city and gaining tons and tons of anxiety from it, confusion over YouTube and Instagram and where I want to go with it, and whether I wanted to share my wicked journey with you guys anymore, and feeling like everything has just been going to ass about it. If I smile or laugh during this video, it's because it's kind of hard to talk about and I don't want it to be like super sad, even though life isn't like that all the time. Also, getting back to bad habits and constant stress because of all these reasons, and constant stress in my personal life, and reverting back to just being angry and sad and almost forcing things to be okay and pulling a mask over my eyes and just being like everything is fine, instead of facing and dealing with the problems that I've experienced over the last few years, let alone the last 6 months. Finally in June I had a burnout, and I knew it was coming. I felt it coming so much. Either sleeping too much or sleeping too little, barely eating, and spent literally about 4 weeks of my life crying and just super confused about what I wanted to do and what I should be doing. And I kept making changes to my life that I thought were making me feel better, but they'd make me feel better because I thought that's what other people wanted from me and not actually what I wanted. I thought, you know, if I do this, I'm gonna be happy because people will be happy, and so on and so forth. But those weeks were like some of the worst weeks I've had of my life since I had depression when I was a teenager, which I've never spoke about, and I don't really know if I'm going to speak about now. And I had just no motivation for my practices in Wicca or for YouTube. Ross, my mum, my friends were all trying to help me, but kind of didn't really know how, because I seemingly had like nothing wrong with my life. Like, I have amazing friends, I have amazing boyfriend, an amazing family, an amazing job, and I have a book coming out, so everything on the surface was like tip top. It definitely took a toll on some of the people that I loved, and I have definitely seen not who my real friends are, but who are going to stick around for the long run and not just for who they think I am. and actually like who I actually am and what I deal with, and all the bad stuff as well as the good stuff. So one morning I woke up, I felt so shit, and my mum called me and she just asked me if I was okay. She was like, "Are you alright, Harmony?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." And I just burst into tears and kept crying and kept crying, and I kind of told her how I'd been feeling. I'd kind of mentioned it to her before, but I don't think she realised the extent of how I was feeling. I just told her that I didn't want to be depressed the way that I was when I was a teenager, and I said that I would give absolutely anything to feel okay again or feel like I did last year. She comforted me and said everybody needs help sometimes, and that not everybody, no matter how strong they are, can do things alone. So this was around 3 weeks ago, and since then I have made the conscious decision to move back to my parents' house in order to get help with the way that I was feeling. My mum helped me book some therapy sessions, and it's kind of been a lot of doctor's appointments and things like that recently. Get emotional support and also improve on the way that I was feeling, because I cannot stress to you enough how there is no simple fix for these things or feeling this way. I've not left Ross and the cats without anything. I still pay rent and all of that, etc. And I also go back there a few times a week and treat that house like I was treating this house, and go and visit it a few times a week for fun. And at the end of the year I will be moving back home officially, and Ross will be staying in Norwich because he has to for his job, and I will be taking the cats with me. They actually might be coming with us sooner rather than later, and that is a decision that we are both happy with because this is a huge house. It's perfect for Lucifer and Pluto to come to, and then when I feel ready and when it's time in the future, me and Ross will move back out and I will take Pluto and Lucifer with me. It's so needed, and it's so much better for my relationship, for YouTube, my job, and for my health. I was devastatingly unhappy in Norwich. The journey to recovery is very challenging, and it's very, very hard to swallow, and I've had to make some decisions that I hate making because I hate letting people down, and I have found the last 6 months unbearably challenging, and I feel like I have a tendency to numb things down a little bit. And I'm also not saying that I am depressed or anything like that. I haven't been diagnosed like I was when I was a teenager, but the last 6 months have been unbearable, hopeless, numb unhappiness. Not like the type of unhappiness you get when you fall out with a friend. It's the type of unhappiness that you get when there's kind of no solving it without professional help, which sounds kind of hard for me to say, especially coming from a Wiccan. I think Wicca can help so much, but kind of feeling very disconnected from it and stuff like over the last 6 months has not helped my health at all, and I know it hasn't. As a Wiccan, I feel it necessary to state that you can think the world is beautiful and still struggle either with mental health issues or not. This may just be a rough patch and this may just be a burnout, I really don't know, but as coming to this older age and experiencing depression as it seems, as I feel it at an older age, has made me realise how important mental health is. Mental health is so important because if there is no person on the inside, there's literally no need for somebody on the outside to be in perfect health on the outside. I'm happy that I'm actually even able to force myself to get help and really pull my weight through this, unlike I did with my teens, which is a completely new experience for me, and that's why I said like I haven't been diagnosed with everything. I really don't know what it is, but that's how I've been feeling. Now how I'm feeling is 3 weeks ago on that day when I decided to come back home seems so far away, and I'm seeing brighter days already, and I don't really know why it feels different this time. Maybe because it is. I'm working on my mental health and I'm improving on bad days, even when there are bad days. I'm still obviously getting a lot of help for it and things like that, and I'm so grateful to my family even being able to get this help, because I couldn't imagine people that don't have access to help. Like, that breaks my heart so much. I'll be leaving like charities and links down below, of course. But I know that I have made the right decision for my health, because I feel 10 times better not being in the city and not being in that situation already. Again, it's nothing to do with Ross. Me and Ross are completely happy as a couple. I loved living with him, just not in the situation that we decided to live in. I took a break from making videos to kind of give my head a bit of a break and make some decisions on where I wanted to go with YouTube, and have a fresh start and start sharing with you all the aspects of my life, and kind of not just things that I think people want to see, like absolutely everything. There was a point where I even thought I was going to stop talking about Wicca for a few reasons, just because it got quite a lot talking about Wicca on YouTube. I felt like a lot of people saw that as that was like the only interesting thing about me, and I guess that's because I've always held a lot back when it comes to actually things I like doing. I'm still going to be sharing things about Wicca, because I don't think it's fair on myself to be like, I'm going to share everything and then not share Wicca, which is such a huge part of my life. And I also, upon doing so and deciding that I wanted to share with you like all aspects of my life, all things that I enjoy, it's so exciting, and I really feel like I'm no longer trying to be somebody that I'm not, even though I don't really think I have ever tried. But I think I kind of I got very caught up with a brand that people put on me, as opposed to just being Harmony Nice. Do you get what I'm saying? I've also just been trying to accept myself and not try to be somebody that I'm not, and really just be comfortable with me now, and not me in the past, not me last year, not me in the future, just me how I am now, and not me people think I should be, just this. And also taking upon hobbies that I haven't since I was a teenager, such as musical instruments that I've always wanted to play, which I'm so excited to share with you. And of course I've just been kind of naturally letting myself flow back into loving Wicca again, and it's just been the best. Also just staying off my phone and taking pictures and planning videos that I'm really happy with, of loads of different stuff, including Wicca and other aspects of my life that you may have never even heard about before. Oh my god, I look terrible, this lighting is so bad. I am no longer struggling with my identity, which is something that I honestly, like a month ago, would never ever think I would be able to say, and I am embracing change, and I'm just like doing so much new stuff, and I've got so much inspiration. Yes, there are bad days, and upon going to therapy I have realised that there is a lot that I haven't dealt with, even since like 2 years ago, that I need to deal with. But the other day I woke up and I was like, wow, like stuff is changing and I'm starting to feel better, and I feel different now. And a few months ago that seemed like an absolute dream to me. I'm so lucky and so thankful to have such an amazing family, friends, and you guys who have, by the way, got me to 400,000 subscribers. I will be talking about that in my mukbang, don't worry, giving you a proper thank you. Thank you for your incredible patience throughout all of this stuff and all this shit, and the amount of breaks that I've taken from everything back now. I'm so ready, like, for everything, really, and I genuinely don't feel like I'm lying to myself this time, or you guys. I hope this made sense, all to you guys. I'm okay. I'm alive. My hair, like, I'll take a better picture for you guys. It looks shit. But if you are close to giving up, just remember what I said, I guess, and we can help each other in a lot of different ways. I try to help you guys if I see a message that stands out that worries me. If you need support, I will do my best to help you guys, and please help each other in the comments and things like that. I will put call centres information down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been really weirdly enjoyable, and I feel pretty good about it. And maybe this will be my tea talks from now on, if I just do them on the patio late at night, because this is nice. I will see you in my next video for a fresh start, and yeah, thank you. I'll see you soon. Love you all. Bye. Thank you so much for 400,000. I'll do a proper thank you soon. I already know you guys are gonna freaking kill me for not drinking enough tea in this video. Sorry.